Olive green valley when breaker to
back.
my taste buds. Y'all hate niggas praying for table crumbs.
RBT podcast. I'm your host Magno. We got Kevin. We got Dre. And right now you're listening to the sounds of Rock Marciano. I'm tired of promoting all these whack rappers here. And we'll talk about real ones like Magno Garcia and Rock Marciano. But we're going to start off with one of the whack ones. Lil Xan this week apparently was hospitalized for eating too many hot flaming Cheetos.
Flaming hot Cheetos.
And it caused a hole in the stomach, or it burned a hole in the stomach.
It ripped something in his stomach.
That's how you know these rappers ain't built the same, bro.
I've been telling people, they say, why you don't like spicy food, bro? That's why.
Nah, you
why
soft.
hurt yourself? Why are you hurting yourself, dog?
You like if you don't eat spicy food, you soft.
I don't eat spicy food.
Yeah, you guys are both soft.
No, listen. Well, that's the thing. That's weird. It's like I don't eat spicy food, but I can have a couple of flaming hot Cheetos. You know
how much was he eating?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I used to eat hot fries every day, though. I ain't gonna lie. Hot fries, like the Chester hot fries.
That's different though.
Nah, they hot.
They
hot.
I don't know,
they
bro.
just not hot after you've been eating them for a while.
You think mayonnaise is hot?
You're mayonnaise.
No, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. I'm not mayonnaise.
He's
man.
mayonnaise.
Axel is mayonnaise.
Oh, by the way, guys, we got Axel. He mic'd up today.
Who knows if he'll even contribute anything of substance? But
I mean, I usually don't, so it's all good.
No judgment.
at least he knows it.
No judgment.
But yeah, I don't know. How he must have been eating like a crazy amount of hot Cheetos for that to happen. Like it won't happen off a couple bags a week. Like
he probably didn't even chew them. He probably just swallowed. He just swallowed the chip, like just the whole bag, just swallowed, and they just sitting in the stomach. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's very unfortunate. It's kind of laugh worthy, but hope it gets better, man.
By the way, this is the same Lil Xan who broke up with his girlfriend because of a meme. You remember that?
He did?
Yeah. So he used to date Miley Cyrus's little sister.
I don't know what she looks like, but
and there was I'll show you. Hold on. So
oh yeah,
So,
they look like brother and sister.
They do.
What the heck?
All white people look the same.
There was is she
like,
Asian?
Nah, she's white.
No,
it's Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus's little sister.
You don't know what her dad been doing?
She Asian?
You don't know what her dad been doing?
That's true.
So there was like a meme that came out that I don't know. I don't remember what it was that speculated that what's her name? Noah Cyrus. Miley Cyrus's little sister was like cheating or something like that, but it turned out to be completely false, completely made up. But Lil Xan still broke up with her on Instagram or something like that.
Like live?
Live, yeah.
Dang. That's the worst. We'll talk about that in
he
the
made it.
Worst ways to break up.
He rode the wave. He got to it wasn't because of rapping.
But I mean, at least that's not as bad as the next guy that we're going to talk about. He's doing 3 to 10 years for pudding. Get it? Pudding. Women's life.
That's good. That was good.
They should just say life. That's life.
Bill Cosby, man. Like, this guy, he's the definition of that meme that says, like, women like to bring up old stuff. Like, that came back to bite him. You know what I mean? Like, this guy did all his dirt in the 70s, and it all, you know, what they say, like, everything that's in darkness comes to light.
I'm telling you.
I think he deserves more time than 3 to 10 years, but he's almost dead anyways. So.
He lived his best life for the most part. So he's to be honest.
You guys think he's really blind?
Blind? Yeah. It don't matter. He gonna see when they coming at him.
Dang.
You see that? I bet you ain't seen that sentence coming. I mean, I don't know, man. I never really was just like I didn't really grow up on Bill Cosby like that, to be honest.
I was reading some of the like paper documents from the court, from the trial, and I guess one of the psychologists was trying to tell the judge that
he's mentally unstable.
Yeah, he was mentally unstable and how to control himself around women and wanted to sleep with them.
That's fine. You can want to do that, but you don't drug them.
Oh yeah.
You do it the old-fashioned way, date, boat, or whatever you want to do.
I'm just saying they make up all these excuses for these celebrities.
I'm telling
if it's
you.
a regular cat, like you and me, like we screwed. There's no excuses. Like,
Well, here's the thing. Put yourself in his shoes. What would you try to do to get out of time?
oh, everything possible.
There you go. That's what he's doing.
But I wouldn't be in his position. Just to clear that up.
I'm not saying you would be. I'm just saying, what if?
Maybe.
Nah, there's no maybe be. Don't play that on the air.
I've never seen Magno with a girl, so you do what you gotta
What's
do.
wrong with that?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You trying to cap?
Nah.
We could go.
All right.
We can go.
We ain't got no topics today, so if that's what they want to do. We can do it. You know what I'm saying?
We want to talk about that actually. We want to talk about that in the bowl section. But we got more stuff to get to. What Dunkin' Donuts announced today, talking about like they're gonna take off the donuts off their name.
Just Dunkin'.
Just Dunkin'. And I mean, shout out to Michael Kors for being able to buy off Versace. but
Versace.
They're switching the name to
Versace.
Capri Holdings.
Capri Holding.
So now you're gonna be like, yo, look at my Capri Holdings purse instead of your Versace purse or Versace dress. Like, what are you wearing at the red carpet? Oh,
Is that,
you know,
is that legitimate, though?
it is legitimate.
It's not catchy. You remember the
2.1
song
billions.
with Migos? Versace, Medusa, head on me.
Yeah.
Are you
How you
sure
gonna
that's
do
not
that?
just like the Capital Venture name?
No, Capri Holdings is what they're gonna rebrand Versace. I mean, I get why they would want to switch the name.
I
because the
don't.
name comes from the designer who brought up the fashion line,
That's fine.
and they want to get away from that. But you gotta turn it into something different. Like, you can't be like something catchy, something pleasant to the ear.
I would
Capri
add
Holdings isn't-
something like a side, like you know how Ralph Lauren has purple label.
Yeah,
I would do something like that because Versace is already established. You're dumb to change it.
they are
Because-
done for change, but I'm saying they're gonna change it anyways. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So if you're gonna change it, like at least do something like good, something that sounds good, sounds smooth, flows off the tongue nicely.
They haven't had a board meeting about it yet. Because if they did, what do you guys think about Capri Holdings?
I mean, by no means does that sound like a premium clothing brand.
No, it doesn't.
It sounds, yeah.
It sounds like the ratchet, like it
I wouldn't
sounds
know
like
it's
Fashion
clothes.
Nova.
It doesn't sound
Yeah.
like clothes.
What all the ratchet women get.
It
Fashion
sounds like
Nova.
stock. Like you're buying stock. You want some Capri Holdings?
Like Wet Seal.
Yo, that's exactly what it sounds like. Wet seal.
I really need to
Damn.
figure out
Like,
how.
something like that, right?
Yeah.
I really want to know how to come up with it.
Capri Holdings.
Old Navy.
Yo, what you wearing today?
That's
Yo, I got
pretty
Capri
rich.
Holdings.
No, if I said yo, like if you didn't know Old Navy, yo, you know what Old Navy is? That doesn't sound like a clothing store, like Primark.
Yeah, but Old Navy's not competing with other luxurious.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying like the name's a bit. The name is a big thing, man.
Names are a big thing, man. I mean, a lot of people. Huh? What'd you say? Damn.
It's just don't you see how it just rolls off the tongue?
Damn, he just winked at you too.
I'm just saying, Wavy Lens Man, which is where your Instagram name is. Shout out to that. Is better than whatever else you were writing up on there the other day.
Yeah, I did a post because I was thinking about changing my name because when I'm doing my videos and I want to put it on there, I don't really want to put Wavy Lensman. So I was thinking either Shot by Wavy or Shot by Dre, but I have two fans.
Fans?
Fans.
What?
What?
You like my work? You're a fan. You're a fan of my work.
I ain't a fan of nobody.
Okay.
I'm a supporter. There's a difference.
No, it's not.
Yeah, there is. Fans just go by whatever the artists they follow do. Supporters actually critique. I mean, like, I'm not a fan of Jay-Z. I support Jay-Z.
You're a
'Cause
fan
when
of Jay-Z.
When he drops a whack album, I'll call it out. I'm not scared. But your man's here, he's a fan of Drake. There's never been a whack album by Drake, according to him.
There's never been a whack album. There hasn't.
Yeah, there hasn't.
a whack album.
There hasn't.
Is that
No,
the,
there
is,
has
is that
not
the,
been
is that the
Oh,
next topic?
man.
Yeah, that's the next topic. There's
We
not
can do
been
that.
a whack album.
If you
So
can.
Drake's never had a whack album?
No.
No,
Oh my god.
Thank you.
he hasn't.
Oh my god.
What's a whack album?
He's had whack
Views?
songs, but
He's
not
had
whack
whack
Views
albums.
is not a
songs.
whack
Yeah, he has had whack.
Views is a whack album.
This is not a whack album.
When you
Views?
take the context of all the other albums he's had, that's his weakest
Oh
album.
yeah, the weakest.
And his whack.
Even that. No, it's not whack though.
Yeah.
Scorpion was whack.
Scorpion wasn't that good.
It was,
but
I'd
wasn't
say,
whack.
weak, not whack.
Yeah, exactly.
Scorpion was whack.
Out of what he's released,
It was,
it was subpar,
but he's on
but it
fire.
still wasn't
Wale
whack.
He's a
Wale
LeBron
has a line
James.
on his new album He said,
"Oh, don't do it."
Hold on. He said they brought the field post a little closer for some niggas. And what he meant by that is, if you watch football, you will know that the field goal post was brought in a couple yards to help kickers, get more extra points or field goals in. Mm-hmm. That's what they're doing with Drake.
You think so?
They've helped them so that people like you guys, the industry, so people like you guys could be like, nah, he doesn't have a whack album. Any person that drops a double disc album and only like 10, 12 songs are good, he will get trashed. Biggie got trashed. Tupac got trashed. Jay-Z got trashed when their double albums dropped. Because it wasn't like the whole thing was dope. There was a lot of songs that was like, damn.
I mean, you gotta sometimes fill the list up. Is what it is. I'll just do the same thing.
So for Drake, they're giving him like, they do everything to make sure that he's the main trophy guy. Like he's their prized artist.
Do you think your EP is better than his album?
All my albums are better than Drake albums.
All his albums?
All my albums are better than all Drake his albums. Yes. Song by song.
I would say
by lyric.
I would say on a lyrical standpoint, yes.
No.
Yeah. You guys really want to have the
Drake? Hold on. Let's just put out the bars.
I have more albums out than Drake.
Got so many chains. Call me Channing Tatum. Are you kidding?
Real G's moving silence.
That was a little lame, bro.
I know.
What was the new? I forgot. There was another one that he.
This is not to trash Drake.
That's a terrible line.
This is not to trash Drake. Is not garbage by any means. I like him.
He's definitely a lot more lyrical than a lot of rappers out right now.
But
he's pretty good.
If he really wanted to, he could drop out one of the best hip hop albums.
Then why doesn't he?
I mean, he has.
Because he wants.
Yeah, that's a good point. Why doesn't he?
What pushes him?
It's not like he's holding it in his back pocket.
But I'm saying, what pushes him? What competition does he have? It's not like he like Jay-Z's day. Like he's it. Like everyone else is just like.
I mean, he is kind of a hybrid of different things.
He raps, he sings, and he got turn up music.
Listen,
the excuse they use.
Some of Drake's best hip hop songs, or you can even do it with the 9 a.m. in Dallas.
That's a dope song.
What's the other ones?
5 a.m. in Toronto.
5 a.m. in Toronto. Like if he did that as an album,
that'd be dope.
That'd be dope.
Why is he scared to do that?
Because you think about it, what's gonna take you to the top of the charts? Number one hits.
Yeah, but
it's like R&B.
That's the thing.
Stuff.
He doesn't need it no more.
He doesn't need what?
He doesn't need to be number one no more.
He's like, he's LeBron James of music right now.
He has the money. He has the recognition already. Drop something like that. What made you fall in love with hip hop. Drake knows what made him fall in love with hip hop. Drop something of that standard.
How long is his oldest album right now? Like 5 years? 6 years?
Like
his
10.
Oldest album?
Yeah.
Like, it's about to be 10 years.
10 years.
Okay. I was way off.
That's all right.
He just heard about Drake. He's about to be 10 years.
Isn't his name Aubrey?
In the game.
What?
Isn't his name Aubrey?
Yeah.
He didn't know what I'm saying because he said 5 years ago.
His name is Aubrey.
His name is Aubrey.
But yeah, Drake has weak albums. You just have to admit it, man. Every artist has weak albums. Every artist except me. I have not dropped a weak album.
So if you guys were looking before we did the podcast, we did like a live, and we called him cocky. He says, "No, I'm not cocky." The comment right here. Remember, he asked for. He says, "Give me some examples." Everyone has had whack albums except me.
Established artists. I think all the underground artists, they're always gonna drop substance, and they, for the most part, they do. So most underground artists don't have weak catalogs, but people that are established, they have weak catalogs, because one, they need to retain their fans. So they're not concerned about critically acclaimed. They're concerned about how much money we're gonna make. How much is this one gonna sell compared to the last one? That's what they're fighting. They're fighting their last number of sales. While an underground artist, he's not making that much, so he's fighting the quality of his last album. So that's always gonna be.
I mean, he's never dropped a whack album. I know you guys.
I've dropped weaker albums than the one I have now.
So whack. You just
That's what Drake does.
Yeah.
No, Drake has dropped a unanimous whack album.
Who's
What is unanimous?
Yeah, who is these
The
people?
hip hop community.
And you're making yourself a judge?
Huh?
No one
I am.
no one elected you.
You a judge too. If you listen to hip hop, you're a judge.
And exactly, you 2 for 1 right now.
Here. But
3 for 1.
Let's go to the streets. Let's go to the internets. To the internet.
But that's different though, because you're judging on solely hip hop. Drake doesn't put out solely hip hop.
But we're talking about hip hop standards. He's a hip hop artist.
No.
Yes, he is.
Is he considered that?
Yeah.
He sings a lot, bro.
Hip hop, R&B, maybe even pop.
Yeah, he's a pop
artist for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he's still in the hip hop community.
Yeah, he is.
So by hip hop standards, I'm saying he's dropped the whack album. When we go to R&B, I like R&B Drake.
Yeah.
But you can't do that because he's never dropped a full like rap album.
And that's what we were talking about.
So then you can't say it's whack because
I can't say it's whack.
It's hybrid. It's hybrid.
You can say something is whack. It is hybrid, but you can still be like, oh, it's whack.
But not against hip hop standards because you can't only use
Yeah,
those
not against
standards.
hip hop standards.
But you got to use hip hop, then you got to use R&B and pop because he's in all three.
And
of
that's
those.
why Scorpion, I will put that under the hybrid one because it has R&B and hip hop, and it was weak. It was weak, and it was whack.
That's crazy.
Had he just done like one part of it, like he got in the best from both sides, he would have had a solid album. But there was a lot of filler, and he gets away with that. Am I lying? See, y'all
On to the
protect
next
Drake
subject.
too much, man.
On to the next subject.
Y'all protect Drake too
All I know
much.
is Take Care is a classic.
I'm
All
telling
I
you.
gotta say.
I don't know.
Take Care is a classic. Shout out to Tyler. He would agree.
Take Care is not a classic. He has
Care is a classic.
Drake has no classic, bro.
Take Care is a classic.
Drake has no classic.
That's crazy.
Drake has a classic.
So you think 10 years down the road, you think
He has
there
no
won't
classic.
be any song that'll be like, yo.
No,
you
the
know?
songs may be classic, but the whole body of the album.
No one has a full, like one.
Yeah.
Who?
Yo,
Like
this
the full-
guy,
I'm saying
my
the full
God,
thing.
the
We
full
like
album.
everything on it.
Yeah, Nas,
You like
Jay
everything
Z,
else on this?
yeah,
No.
Raekwon. What are you talking about, B?
Come on.
What are you
man.
talking about?
Everyone has some trash songs. on their
Nah,
album.
not the classics.
So there's someone's album you can listen all the way
if
through.
something's a classic, you can listen all the way through. Capital Punishment by Big Pun. You can't listen to Take Care all the way through.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't. Let's go down the playlist
Go
right
down
now.
the playlist.
My phone's updating. I can't do it.
We go.
iOS 12?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Oh, word. And emojis.
trying to take that step up.
We're gonna look at this little.
Just bear with us for a second. He's trying to prove a point.
I'm gonna even go to the deluxe version.
That's the only one.
Over My Dead Body, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
fire.
So we got Over My Dead Body.
Hold on, wait. Are you going by the track list?
Yeah. Over My Dead Body, straight. It's not.
song.
It's not. Not every song needs to be a classic on a classic, but that needs to be good. This is a good song.
Shot for me?
Shot for Me. That's
It's a good
it's
song.
a good song because of the weekend.
Headlines.
Come on now.
This is where
Hype up.
it gets kind of shaky right here.
No.
I don't know about headlines, man.
Solid.
Come on.
Crew Love, that's a classic.
That's crazy.
That's a classic.
Which one?
Crew
True
Love.
love.
True Love is, yeah. Are we going by the track list or?
Yeah.
Okay, no mind.
Take Care. Gets a little shaky.
Care.
Bro.
Gets a little shaky right
Take
here.
Care is good.
You got Rihanna.
Now, Take Care.
You got Rihanna.
Marvin's Room. I mean, y'all softies is
come on
gonna
now.
say this is a
Marvin's
classic.
Room.
Marvin's Room is for the ladies.
But this song right here is the reason why this album is not a classic.
Which one's this?
Buried Alive. Kendrick Lamar has a whole song on this album that's better than every other song on the album.
That's fine. It's still on his album.
Kendrick Lamar killed you on your own album.
DJ Khaled drops the album.
You can't get
He
killed
doesn't
on your
rap.
own album.
DJ Khaled drops albums. He's not
Nobody's saying DJ Khaled is one of the hottest
on. Bro, he
MCs
sells
ever.
a lot.
No one's saying DJ Khaled is one of the hottest MCs ever.
Let's go to the next one. That's a good one.
Underground Kings is cool.
Underground
It's
Kings,
cool.
yeah.
It's cool.
Come on.
This song's weak.
We'll be fine with that.
This song's
No.
But it's still decent.
This song's weak.
7 or 8.
This song's whack.
No.
Look at your face. You even know it's whack, B.
It's not whack.
Yes, it is. No
moderate.
classic,
It's all right.
no
It's
classic
moderate.
album has a make me proud. No classic album has that. So.
It has
What's the
a
next
great
one?
hook though.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
I'm so.
Lord knows. Obviously, that's just Blaze produced.
Lord knows.
This one's good.
I mean, it's how many songs we went through? It's like
good
10
ones
songs.
go part of this is good.
This is good.
Yeah.
I feel like because he has so many high songs, he gets a one good low one. He gets that.
This song's kind of weak. Doing it wrong.
Nah, I love the song, the lyrics behind it.
But it's just like, I don't know. It's just like
you don't like feelings, so you don't really count. You're kind of
I'm
like
not
a
gonna say that
robot.
on camera, but you know what I'm saying. Like you can't let them know your weakness.
The Real Her.
The Real Her.
That's a good song.
That's because Magno doesn't have feelings.
I'm telling you, he's a robot.
Yeah.
Look what you've done is. That's a lot of airs so far.
We've been to like there's only 2 ends.
This one's dope. This is dope.
Yeah.
Practice was
good.
It was alright.
Because of the sample. I was like,
The sample was dope.
You gotta think about it when it came out. Like
It was fire.
This song,
Yeah.
this song right here.
I know you like that beat.
Right here.
No,
This song's dope. He's actually rapping here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the fucking man. Y'all get it.
This is a bonus track, so I mean, it don't really count, but it's good. Hate Sleeping Alone.
Yeah.
I don't really remember that one.
So we just went, we just went through
So we had
It was only
20 songs.
2-3 ass.
Nah, that was like 5 ass.
Oh,
That's bad.
that's not.
That's bad. That's a 7.5.
That's not a 7.5.
That's a 7.5.
It's ain't
Like 2 ass.
7.5, man.
no problem. Come on.
And we gotta be honest here, man. Like,
Take care of the class.
We want to know what you guys
I don't know.
think. Please,
he's not a classic.
tell
You
us.
guys can
vote.
You guys can
Vote
vote.
on the podcast somewhere.
Comment under
Let's put it up on the podcast.
We'll put it up on the podcast.
at Magno so he knows it's real.
And you guys can vote whether or not you think Take Care is a classic or not. Personally, I don't think it is.
Trash.
But that's his closest album, they say, to being a classic. Me, I think Nothing Was the Same as his closest.
I go through Nothing Was the Same now.
Nothing Was the Same was actually way better for me.
Hold on.
Again, we're having a podcast about Drake. Like,
This is the greatest.
that's how you know
podcast
we
we've had.
soft.
You got a scarf on, bro.
Huh?
You got a
It's
scarf
fashion, B. Come on, you won't know nothing about that. You wearing the shirt I just dusted my TV on with this morning.
He's wearing a white tee like if it was the early 2000s.
It ain't that big. Come on now.
Tuscan
Tuscan leather.
classic intro.
Oh,
B.
I'm about to say.
This is a classic
I thought he was
intro.
about to talk trash.
This is not
was
ass.
fire, though. I was gonna fight this dude. It was crazy.
This beat right here.
Yo,
Not me, like. Ah,
he want to let it ride for a bit. Let it ride.
no problem.
Yo, for someone who don't like Drake very much, you got a lot
I
of
was like,
this
yeah,
is fire. Yo, he said that a lot of times. This is fire. This is fire.
No, this is fire. Furthest thing, dope. Love this song. I mean, like, this is we getting somewhere. When this dropped,
Yeah. When this
it was
dropped,
everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah.
This is his weakness right here.
Wu-Tang Forever.
Yeah, because this beat's garbage.
No, but
How you gonna name a song
No.
How you gonna name a song Wu-Tang Forever and it sounds like this? And you start he has the ugliest in the game. Like you know I'm saying the truth. Like
Why are you judging my man?
I forgot what Own It even sounds like.
On it.
On It was good.
On it was good.
Yeah.
What's this sound like? Let's skip
On
it.
It.
Oh yeah. See, I like R&B Drake. That's why. When he's rapping, he's like
You just said the other one when he rapped was fire.
yeah. That's you supposed to start your album like that. Worst Behavior was dope.
You got somewhere to be, Kevin?
No.
Just checking.
Bro, the beat was crazy.
Nah, this is a classic.
From Time was really good.
This is classic.
He's gotta go to jail soon.
And this is the best song Drake has ever done. Up next,
Yo, you know when you made
this is
it.
the
when
best
everyone
song
tries to set you
Drake
up.
has ever done in his life.
This song?
He will never top this song ever.
No.
Ever. I'm telling you.
he will.
No, he won't. Trust me,
He's
man.
done it already. The
He
song
will-
with Travis? I love that song, bro. The new one.
But that's not his song.
Yeah, it
He
is.
will never top
He
this
took
song
it.
ever.
It is his. Don't sing in the mic, please.
Connect.
Keep your day job, Kevin.
You guys know what I'm saying? All right, so,
Language.
Language was dope.
he killed this.
Yo, for a Drake fan, he don't like too much.
Song?
He don't like too much Drake
Like
songs.
the song?
The language.
Yeah.
It's okay.
He killed it. I like it the way he came on.
305 to my city.
It was good.
It's cool.
It was like 8.
Too much was dope. Look at that. The piano, man.
The piano.
That
When are you
piano.
gonna do? When are you gonna do something like that?
I don't copy other people, man. You know what I mean? I do my own thing.
I definitely heard your beat other places.
My beats?
Yeah.
You haven't heard my beats anyway.
I heard a rumor you found a new producer. Potential.
I have a lot of producers, man.
No. Somebody new. Somebody up and coming.
I do have somebody up
With
there.
a really refined ear, I'd say.
He's gonna have a fine year.
No. I said refined ear.
He said that.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Pound
I
cake.
like pound cake.
Pound cake is cool.
I just don't like the fact he's got
I don't
time for so
like
long.
Jay-Z's verse on that. Paris Morton was dope. Come Through was
Going out of the way. Come on, man.
Come Through was
When that came out, it was fire too.
But this,
Got everything. I got
2 Chainz?
everything.
yeah, I even like Big Sean, and you know I hate Big Sean. Like I look at people that think Big Sean can rap kind of weird. But 2 Chainz on this? That's all me, man. So you won't say Nothing That Was the Same was not a classic?
I mean,
It's
wait.
a really great album.
Weren't we just arguing that he has no classics?
He doesn't have no classics.
You just,
But this is this is the closest. This is the closest he has.
bro,
to
there
a
was only
classic.
2 songs on there that you personally, the
Take
biggest
Care was
critic
better.
in the world, critic in the world, that said, like, and even though those weren't like low ass, they was like a high pitch.
Yeah, that's
Come on now,
close to a
Drake. I
classic.
mean, he's here for a reason, bro. You're not gonna be here this long.
I know he's not gonna be here this long.
No, he has been. He's not going nowhere no time soon, unless
But,
something happens to
I
him.
think Thank Me Later was better than Nothing Was the Same.
Nah,
Yeah.
man, y'all tripping right now, man.
I gotta hear those
tripping
again.
right now.
What was on Take Me
Take Care.
Later?
Nothing Was the Same.
Take Care is a classic.
Close to a classic. Take Care is nowhere near a classic. I mean, I think if anything, Tekashi's album was definitely.
All right,
classic.
next subject.
No, if we gonna
Next
call,
subject.
if we gonna call,
Oh my
Take
God.
Care classic. Yo, as soon as this dude said, "Got the blicky," come on, fam.
I don't
The whole
understand.
block goes crazy.
I don't even understand why you respect that guy, but whatever, man.
Yo,
Making
I had
money,
the
man.
Urban Dictionary blicky.
Making money, man.
But he's not producing good content.
Streets think.
I can't even think of a
You
song.
just like
I just what.
you just said that.
We
That's
gotta
not
wrap
what's
it up,
important.
boys. I mean, you had your chance. You guys didn't make your points.
All right. Anyway,
We'll be back here
Take Care.
with the bowl section. That's right. Take care, because this album was not that good.
Nah, that was Tekashi.
Segue.
Yo, that chandelier is shining, dog.
Welcome back to the bowl section. We got some topics to touch, but the first one we want to get into is after what seems to be years, we're finally getting the Carter 5 this Thursday. Shout out to, Young Money, Lil Wayne, Cash Money making all that happen.
Did Cash Money have something to do with this?
Yeah, they let him go. They were the reason they were.
It delayed the whole thing.
I know, but I thought I guess.
But I mean, like, what are you guys expecting from this album? Do you think the album is good? Like, it's been years since he recorded all this music.
I don't think so. Oh,
Like, this is like the album he recorded years ago.
you sure? Because
Yeah.
usually like stuff like that, they'll try to I don't know, man. Like even like the new music he's putting out now.
You don't
I
like
don't
it?
know. I don't really like it. I like Old Wayne. Old Wayne was something dangerous.
I know
bro.
that around the time they were supposed to drop, there was a song that dropped called Duce.
Yeah,
That song was dope. So if it sounds anything like that, like of that level,
I hope so, bro.
I hope it's good. I like Lil Wayne. I don't think he's like the greatest, like people make him out to be, but he's nice. Like he definitely inspired a lot of the new wave.
he got flow for sure.
Yeah.
Well, he had flow. I don't know if he got flow anymore.
Some of his bars are some of his bars are cringeworthy, but for the most part, he tries. What do you say? I'm a pig. I eat pork. He said that.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, what the hell? You know, Drake.
I gotta check the Carfax.
Drake ghost wrote that for him, man. I'm a pig. I eat pork.
I don't know about that.
All right, Google it.
Real G's
phone's
moving silence like lasagna.
That's a good one though.
That was his line. Yeah.
I know, but that was a good one though.
But I'm excited. I'm excited for Carter 5.
Which card has been the best Carter?
Oh, Carter 1. I take it back to the bottom of the map.
Carter 3 was really good.
Go DJ. Hey, that's my DJ.
You said Carter what?
Carter 3.
Yeah. I remember when that joint. Yeah, I think it's Carter 3 to be honest.
Y'all younger though. You guys,
I'm 2 years younger than you.
Yeah. Do you know how old you were when the Carter 1 came out? You guys were probably like 10. I was 12? Like 12, 13. The impact that you feel in high school is different than the impact.
First of all, if you're 12, you're not in high school, my guy.
That's what you guys think.
Oh,
when you a genius. I mean,
but you graduated at 22. He graduated at 22 though.
22.
Yeah. I heard about you, B.
I graduated at 22.
Yeah.
Check the records, man. It's public. Those files are public, man.
GED don't count, bro.
Never. Thank God I never had to go for that, man. I mean, I ain't dumb.
No judgment to anyone out there. We just got that GED.
You just offended like
it's all good.
60% of our audience, man.
I hope not. I hope not. I think highly of the people who watch.
Now, but yeah, I think Carter 5 is gonna be dope.
Yeah.
I think the way he has the rollout going, it makes it seem like he has something solid in place. So I'm excited to hear it. I want to bring something back you were saying earlier when we're talking about, you say you never see me with a girl or something like that, right?
I mean, only one.
So now you never see me with anybody.
Yeah, I have.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have.
Who?
Don't ask me that.
Exactly.
Don't ask me that.
Exactly. Anyways,
don't do that.
Anyways, what I wanted to bring in was, why does it seem society is happy for you when you're in a relationship and it's not the same when you're not in one? For example, I'm trying to like make sure I don't spill names or even tie it into anybody, but there was one incident that happened where there was this person X, right, and person Y. So they saw that person X and Y were together, and someone was happy for person X. And so the question is like, how come you weren't that happy when this person was single? But the minute they're even just talking to someone, they were mad happy. Like, why do you think that is? Why can't you be happy for like the single people the same way you are for like being in a relationship is not an accomplishment. It's not something that deserves a medal.
It is an accomplishment though.
It's not.
I mean, like depends upon how you're doing it and why you're doing it. To me, I don't date unless it's for marriage. So if I'm with someone, that's
still not an
my potential
accomplishment.
wife.
That's just basic like life.
Basic, crazy.
Actually, you got anything to add on to this? You might have some good insight. Yeah, he's kind of nervous over there. Look at him. He wasn't ready for this. You think being in a relationship is an accomplishment?
I think for some people it is.
That's a good answer right there.
For some people, it's easy. You're in one. 2 weeks later, you're in another one.
Okay, yeah, not that one.
I'm not saying you are.
I know, but I'm saying
Pay attention, B.
I'm sorry,
not
I have
about
a
you,
short
man.
attention span.
You already won the game. You're already married.
That is true.
We're not talking about you. We're talking about people like Magno, Kevin, myself.
Kevin's slow.
Shorty.
Magno.
Kevin's slow? How's he slow?
How's he slow?
Did I say slow?
Yeah. What'd you say?
I said close.
Oh. I'm like, what the hell? Well, you gotta laugh to make it feel
so,
bad.
but on the other end of the spectrum, it's like for some people who haven't been in a relationship in a long time, or haven't wanted to be one, and then finally want to be in one, but it's hard for them because, like, people who haven't been in a relationship for a long time, they tend to like be in their own rhythm, their own routine, whatnot, and then adding a person to that, like day in, day out, all day, and if you know what I mean, it changes that up a bit. So sometimes people tend to become selfish when they're by themselves for a long time. So like adding a person to that changes that, and like it's hard for people like that sometimes. And I've been through that because like you just want to keep doing your own thing. You know what I mean? It's kind of like with any guy really who just wants to continue doing their own thing even through marriage. But at the end of the day, they're like they got to take into account there's another person they're with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. For some people, it can be an accomplishment because now it's like, oh crap, I gotta like literally change a lot of aspects of my life to make it work. So it's an accomplishment because they're making it work, where they actually have to make sacrifices, which is what any relationship is on both sides. But at the end of the day, it's not an accomplishment if it comes for you easy. You know what I mean?
Like you mean if you like bag people easily, or if you like. Because I used to be in relationships a lot, but I definitely feel like this relationship obviously not only always, man, always. You know
I don't view basic stuff in life as accomplishments. Like when someone graduates high school, like that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
like especially if you're in this country, like you have everything going for you as far as education. So like, yeah, you do.
Depends upon when you were raised too. Because you
like, have everything going for you. Public schools are free.
Yeah,
there's no excuse. Go to third world countries.
Yeah, but not every public school here in the U.S. is treated equally.
That's true. That is true. But at the same time, I'm like, I wouldn't applaud someone for graduating high school.
You know the system.
Like I graduated.
I'm
like, I don't think that's an accomplishment.
That's like a basic thing. Everybody should be
you know what I'm saying?
do.
Like that's like a basic thing.
But now, it's not basic because a lot of people don't do it.
There are situations where.
At that point, though, it's just life choices, man.
Yeah, but that's a high number. Like, when it becomes a high number, I don't think it becomes a basic thing. Like, if maybe 96% of people who went to high school graduated, then yeah.
I'm just saying that's a little bit off topic, but
it is to bring it back. I look at marriage as something that's not even necessary, so it wouldn't be an accomplishment for me in my eyes because it's not really needed. Like, you could live your whole life and be okay if you never get married. Now, people that are married will think otherwise, and that's totally perfect and fine, but you really don't need... You can live without that person. You just chose to want to live with that person. And that's why I don't view it as an accomplishment, because it's not really... It's something to celebrate, but it's not to celebrate because you achieved something. Like, you really didn't achieve anything.
Maybe another perspective would be like somebody who's in a long-distance relationship for a long time. And in that time, both people are faithful, right? Which sometimes they're not, but let's assume they are. And like you finally get to marry and reach the goals that you want to reach together. I think for me, that's an accomplishment because that's hard work.
That is
and that's much tougher than having to like be with somebody. Like I see my girl like once or twice a week if I'm lucky. You know,
like I agree with that. I don't think the marriage itself is an accomplishment.
It's how you get there.
I think the quality and how you get there is an accomplishment. It's all about the content of the marriage.
Right.
Because anybody could get married. Course. Anybody can get married. Two people could agree and be like, people get married for papers. Holla at me if you need some $30K. But
you know that's a felony. That's a felony. You just said a felony on camera.
No, but in all seriousness, like I'm not trying to downplay marriage. I'm trying to make people realize, like, yo, you don't really need it. You know how many people out there, like, struggle with self-esteem because they think that that's something that's needed because society tells you, like, yo, it is a thing to achieve and it's really not. Like, you could literally live your whole life, not be married and be fine. But, you know, it's okay to desire a relationship. That's fine. Just don't become obsessed with the idea that you need to be in one.
But for some people, that's like their only main goal.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's this?
I don't know.
I'm not saying names. I'm just saying for some people, that's all they want.
That's just a general statement.
You know what I mean? It's like saying, "Oh, I want to be a doctor one day." If you reach that goal, that's an accomplishment for you. For other people, it's like, "All right, cool. What are you doing next?" You know what I mean?
I think you guys would definitely think a lot different of it when you guys get married, because there's no comparison. There's no way that I could put you in my shoes.
No way. No.
So like,
you might be right. We might not be in your shoes, but I don't think I'll look at marriage.
You're not married. You
as
won't
an
know.
accomplishment.
Wait till you're married. You'll see.
I definitely won't. Trust me. I won't be like, yo, I just accomplished this. Like, I'll be happy as heck, of course. But I don't look at it as an accomplishment.
I knew someone that was just like as equally like on the same playing field as you, like with thoughts and stuff. Mm-hmm. They thought the same thing. Like probably worse, like way worse. They was on some, forget girls, giving like deep stuff.
But nobody's saying that though. I'm not saying that I don't want to get married.
Yeah, but you're saying pretty much you'll never feel like it's. But imagine telling your wife.
No, he's just saying.
Why?
He's just saying that from Magno's perspective, he doesn't see marriage as an accomplishment for him. For some people, it can be, which is what I'm arguing.
For my wife, it might be.
Right.
But that,
for your wife,
for your wife, it'll be an accomplishment to even be with you. So.
Wow. No,
I'm just saying.
For my wife, if she views that as an accomplishment, I'll still think she's wrong. But it's her own thoughts.
So you'll tell your wife. Well, she says, like, do you think...
I don't need to say it. She's going to be seeing this right now. Or she's going to be listening to this.
I don't think so.
What's her name?
Wow.
She's probably listening. I don't know.
I know her name.
Regardless, the point I'm trying to make is that for me, just me solely, I will never view marriage as an accomplishment. Just the same way, even when I graduate college, I won't view that as an accomplishment either. For me. It is an accomplishment for other people. Because, like, that's what they set out to do. You know what I'm saying? Me, my life is different. I set out to do something else.
What about you, Kevin?
I was going to say, to be on the even playing field, I would say it's more of an accomplishment to stay married.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
different.
I
was about to get into that.
Yeah, the real accomplishments would be, like, how many families, children, how many years you go into your marriage.
I actually agree with that.
Where you guys take yourselves professionally.
That brings up one thing. Something you posted the other day. It might have been yesterday, Magno.
Me?
Yeah, you said you don't care about leaving legacy.
I kind of take that back. Yo, I kind of take that back.
I pay attention, man.
I was scrolling past and I seen that. I was like,
no, but what were you gonna say about it?
No. So, like for some people, I'm sure many people actually, they care about leaving that legacy behind them, right?
Yeah.
To a certain extent, that's an accomplishment because like what you leave behind you for your family, if you leave some like well-rooted seeds, and that can
help them flourish.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the word. And then you leave something good for your family, and they can succeed beyond that, not like in a financial aspect or whatever you want after that. That's important to a lot of people. So that's why I'm bringing that up, because you mentioned that yesterday in your post.
Yeah, the reason I take that back is because I was focused on one part of legacy, and that's like the part of impact, like the kind of impact you leave on people. I'm not saying that that's not important, but for me, like I feel like I try to, every day I live, as much as I joke around or do things of that nature, I at least try to like be in good terms with people. I try to be, just a person of integrity. And yeah, I may have my shortcomings from time to time.
All the time.
Yeah. But for the most part, I try to, just be genuine with people as much as I can be. But that's while I'm alive. And I think that when I'm gone, to be quite honest, like just in reality, I'm not going to care what people think because I'm dead. Like, it won't matter to me. You know what I'm saying?
But it don't matter to the people that you were around with.
That's another thing between being like selfless. I think that's a characteristic. Like me, I want someone to know who has been here. Like for example, if I built a library or whatever the case is, that's a legacy. Mm-hmm. Even if it's not my name on it, I'm the one who helped build this library. So, everyone has different stuff. Some people want financial legacy. Some people want that status legacies.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, there's different components to a legacy.
Yeah.
It's not, like he was talking about, like, making sure your kids are good. You want to leave some money behind for kids, for your children,
always.
For your wife, for your mom, dad. That's leaving a legacy, too. Also, I forgot that you could have a legacy while being alive, too.
Yeah.
And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's another aspect of legacy. So that's why I took it back, because I was focused on one component, and obviously that's just one small thing about legacy compared to like the wide range.
You were here with it.
Yeah, I was.
It's all good. At least you caught yourself. That's what's most important. I mean, that's real.
And that's not to say that I'm gonna be a jerk and like that's why I don't care why people don't think when I'm gone. What I'm saying is like I'm not gonna be there to see it. And I'm not saying that you're supposed to see everything. You know, you're not supposed to receive all your flowers while you're alive.
I was about to say that. You want your flowers while you're alive.
Because you're not supposed to receive everything while you're alive. Especially, you go back to like the Bible when God tells like Abraham, like I'm gonna make you a descendant of as far as the stars stretch out. He didn't get to see all that, but yet that legacy is still there. You know what I'm saying? So you're not supposed to see everything, but at the same time, what I'm saying is it won't matter to me because I'm obviously dead. So, but someone said something about it'll matter to the people around you.
Yeah.
Who was that? You?
I think it was actually.
I'm pretty sure.
What you mean? Like it'll matter for the people?
Like your family. Or
Oh,
your
like-
closest friends, like here at RBT Podcast.
Or like, yeah, obviously, whatever reputation I leave behind,
Like,
it'll impact how people view you guys. Like, because if I was a jerk, they'll be like, yo, why you hung around this person? You know?
I mean, you are a jerk, so no. I don't think they think that.
hey man,
disagree.
just because you soft don't mean nothing, all right?
Dang.
Because you short don't mean nothing.
That's all right.
All right.
I make up for it where it counts. It's all good.
But what about you? Like,
Oh,
whoa,
God.
What? My ego's off the roof, man. Come on.
I really wish you guys could see his shirt right now.
That just ruined
He's trying to be a man with the shirt. This iRobot. I know it's not iRobot.
Is that the
but-
giant robot?
I'm telling you.
No. It's Iron Giant, B.
The Iron Giant. That's what it is.
Yeah.
well,
It's a classic.
switching it off.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Still,
I can't.
I think we've talked about this
He
before.
had
Let's move
that
on.
weight. He said, "I dare someone to come for me. I dare."
switching
you."
it off a bit. What do you guys think? What do you guys think is the worst breakup you ever heard about or seen, or you personally have done?
When you say worse, like what? You mean like painful or like
Yeah,
dumbest reason to break up?
emotionally painful, or you got played bad, or
Besides what we lived through,
financially, yeah, like whatever you've witnessed. Like, it doesn't have to be from your own experience, but it could just be something you know, like someone.
I think a funny one that I've seen, like through headlines, like newspaper headlines.
Yeah.
I think a few years ago, I think it was a Korean guy, or I'm not sure, but
He sued his wife
I
because she
think,
got.
yeah, because he sued his wife
Oh yeah.
because his wife was like very beautiful, like normal present day, but when they had kids,
Oh,
their
the kids
kids
came out
ended-
ugly?
Yeah, like not even like ugly, just like
This
damn.
is a true story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the reason was because she
Yeah,
had
plastic.
gotten a lot of plastic surgery before they even met.
Dang.
So obviously she's gonna pass on the genes, but not the physical.
Not the
'Cause
plastic
they're
surgery
different.
genes.
So that's
Yo,
just
actually-
that's just funny to me.
Actually, that brings me to
He won too.
Yo, let me ask you a question, man. Would it be petty if you didn't date a girl because you didn't like her laugh? Would that be like a petty reason?
No,
No.
that was one of my pet peeves. One of my.
We talked about this, right?
With who?
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
who?
everyone has their thing. Like maybe you don't like the way she smells. I think that would be equally.
That's a
important.
My
problem,
logic
though.
was that because I love to make people laugh.
Yeah.
And so if you don't if you have an annoying laugh to me, that's not gonna make me want to
Be
be
around.
myself.
Like you-
you know.
Tell me something funny. No,
Yeah.
no.
I think unique laughs is different. Like, you know,
Yeah, that's
people, some
different.
people have unique laughs. That's different. But when you have an annoying,
Annoying
laugh,
laugh, yeah.
that's like, I don't know. I feel like that's a no no.
But
Like,
that's not for everybody because, I mean, I have a friend of mine. He's married.
yeah.
His wife.
Be careful.
I've known her. I've
careful
known
with
these
names.
two. I'm not saying names. I'm saying
She knows this
I've known them
already.
for a long,
Say the
long
names
time.
out after the
Maybe you don't know them, but I've known them for years at this point, right? And his wife has like a very not annoying laugh, but it's a very like I can't
Okay.
even emulate it, but like
And that's what I'm saying. See, like,
but
I would,
they don't care. It doesn't bother. So it's not for everybody.
He's probably
Doesn't
not
care.
that funny.
Oh, he's hilarious.
Oh no.
but the thing is, like, I don't know, like, you know the circles we have.
Yeah.
They'll cap on you. So I don't need y'all capping on like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I had someone that had an annoying laugh, I don't need y'all to be capping because I'm gonna clap back. But the thing is like
You can't. She
can't clap at everybody. You know what I'm saying? When you have too many, that's a lot. You getting jumped. You know,
just take it.
So I feel like that's an important thing for me. Like you can't be laughing weird. Like you need to train them or something. Like, yo, this is how you laugh.
I'm pretty sure you can buy a new laugh nowadays. Buy a new laugh box.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think that.
How about you? What's the worst breakup or
was the worst thing I've seen or heard or been through?
We gonna get to see the real Magna right
myself.
now? I knew it. I knew it was coming.
No, someone faked their death to just like.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. So like, yeah, that was they faked their death. That wasn't even like a breakup. They wanted me to go to Cali, and in order to get me over there, they try to fake their death and act like there was a package there for me. And so for me, I felt like I was responsible for that person's death because I was cold back then. So like, I thought at the time we had an argument about like her overdosing on pills, and I was like, "Yo, just do it. Like, I don't care." Like, to be honest, at the time I didn't care like that. Like, it's your own life, you gonna take it. It's your fault. But when it happened, or when I thought it happened, I was like, "Damn." I felt like I was guilty for like someone killing themselves. So that obviously that's gonna mess with your brain so much. I don't even know where she's at. Like, no, I don't. Last time I heard she was in New York, but she's probably watching this right now.
That's mighty close.
Nah, I'm all set, B. If that person was slick enough to,
do you remember me? Oh no!
If that person's slick enough to try to like pull off a Tupac in Cuba, you know what I'm saying? Like we ain't doing this. What about you?
Oh man, mine's worse.
What happened?
5-year relationship, cheated on best friend.
She cheated on you?
Yeah.
With your best friend?
With her best friend.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Her best friend was a guy?
Yeah.
That should have been a red flag from the jump.
You can't say that. You can't say that. Because my wife has guy friends.
You're right. Are they best friends though?
Not as much anymore because they have girlfriends. So like but like I think if they were single, no, just like they're always busy. But I wouldn't be like tripping if like, for example, if she was friends with like, because my wife was close with Kevin. If she was texting him, I wouldn't feel some type of way.
I do believe in platonic friendships, like between the opposite genders.
You gotta know who you're working with though, because not everyone's mature enough.
That's true.
Some people are easily tempted. I learned a long time ago, skin and stuff doesn't tempt me, bro. Like, been there, but I'm good. Hey, cut that out, dog.
Nah, B. You gotta keep it 100, B.
Nah. It was, trying to be trustworthy because as a person, not even just in a relationship, you try to give on to others that you would want back to you. You know
that's
what I mean?
true.
And then like it became blatant after a while, and when you're in love with someone or you feel like you're in love with someone, you kind of deal with what you gotta deal with. Mind you, living with this person, I'm talking about me and her brother even to this day. Like that's like my brother. You know what I mean? So like really in depth in this life. So, but you live and you learn. Now I got my wife. And she ain't doing too well. So
she ain't doing too well.
Nah.
What do you mean?
I mean, I talked to her brother. She ain't doing too well, but it's all good. I won. I won, dog.
I don't know what that means, but
that's what I'm saying.
What about
Bad
you?
decisions.
I can't think of.
Oh wait, you say your ex is not doing too well. Oh my bad. This whole time I'm thinking you saying your wife is not doing too well.
Oh no,
I'm like, why is he putting his wife down on camera like that? I was like,
she ain't doing too well.
I can't think of anything personal.
It doesn't have to be. It's just something.
Yeah,
like
I always just think like
the Bobby and Whitney. No,
the what?
Bobby and Whitney.
I know. I always think the breaking up over the text message. I've never understood that, man.
That's
like,
dirty.
How can you do that?
That's a dirty game.
It's like, yo, like at least call them.
Yo, what about ghosting?
Oh, like when you just disappear.
No explanation.
That was the worst.
I'd rather do that.
You rather? That was a big thing on. I don't know if you guys watched Insecure.
On HBO.
Yeah, that was a bit. I don't want to.
It's a ratio, right?
Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but somebody ghosted on someone. If you haven't watched it, I'm not spoiling it. But like, that was a big discussion Oh, you say you'd rather ghost on someone?
I mean, because then they start like the reason why, because some people will ask questions that don't make sense. Like, so are you not happy? Yeah, I'm happy. That's why I'm leaving.
I will tell you one thing. If you ever been ghosted on, it's not worth it trying to find out why they ghosted on you. Don't waste your time.
But I'm inquisitive, so if I've had someone do that to me,
Oh,
but
they
it wasn't
ghosted
like
on
nothing
you?
serious. But still, I was like,
I don't even question friends that ghost on me because I'm like, it's not even worth it. I'm just like, I just assume my reasoning for everything is, I just assume that they're
I'm
busy.
too real.
They're busy for 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, they're busy for 10 years, I guess. Like, you know?
well, the president of the United States tweets.
My thing with ghosting is like, if you're gonna ghost,
All the
like,
way.
don't come back. Like, for real. If you're gonna ghost, don't come back.
You can be reincarnated. Come back to life real quick.
Walt Disney. Like, cause you're gonna be wasting your time now. Because once you come back, expect a different type of energy.
Yeah.
But I've ghosted on people.
Dang.
I apologize, but I just had to. You kind of have to sometimes. Like, it's like Dre said, there's some situations that you have to. Unfortunately, you have. There is no. You can give them any reason. You know what I'm saying? And they want like an explanation, and sometimes the explanation is just.
They should know why though. Like,
it just doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it just doesn't work, and you just gotta leave. But they want the why, and if I tell you the why, you're gonna get your heart broken, and it's worse than ghosting. Trust me. Like, what I'm gonna say, like what I'm gonna say is worse than ghosting.
yeah.
And it's the truth, and sometimes the truth is ugly. And I'd rather not lie, so ghosting is that option. And it's bad. Yeah, it's bad. Ghosting is bad. I don't recommend anyone to do it or for you to do it to anybody else.
But I do it.
But I've done it a couple times, and I've had it done on me too. So when they do it on me, I'm happy though. I'm like, yo, thank God.
That means you weren't supposed to be
I don't
here.
have to deal with it. Yeah, no, that's true. But that concludes our bowl section. We'll be back here with the toast. Check you soon. Welcome back to the toast section. We got some stuff we want to toast right now. First and foremost, Tiger Woods. Congrats. That's the only time people of color cheer for anybody in golf. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really watch that all year round.
Nope.
And then all of a sudden we hear Tiger wins and we're like, hey.
You seen that birdie? You seen that birdie?
He's back.
Only one, B.
I'm telling you, every day.
Nah, but congrats. I think it's been, what, like 10 years? 8
5.
years? 5 years?
5 years since he's won like a major tournament.
Yeah.
Since,
So he won the tournament.
Oh, yeah.
He won the whatever this PGA thing is, yeah.
Okay, cool.
He won this
The cup.
See that? You see, we don't even pay attention.
I don't know what it is.
We
It's
just happy.
I just know he won.
We just,
I think it's a bowl rather than a cup.
Whatever it is.
I don't think we can get
He
over.
won.
Get over the fact he cheated. You know what I mean? Like, black men don't cheat. Like,
Cheated on what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Hispanic men don't cheat. It's the white man, y'all. Like, blame them. You know what I mean? Like, blame them for the cheating. Talking about cheating, Will Smith. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, because you know him and Jada they have an open relationship, bro.
Based on what she said it ain't open. She said closed for business.
Wait, I thought it was. So
no,
it's not an open relationship?
I heard it's not. That's what she said.
Damn. All right, whatever. But my boy Will Smith,
50, dog.
50 years old, legend of hip hop, and he dropped his new sneakers, right?
Yeah, so the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air 5s came out.
I've seen those. Didn't he have?
No, they brought a new pair out. I'll show you.
So they dropped today or this week?
They dropped today.
Are they dope?
They basically look like the white grape 5s, but without shoelaces. I'll show you.
What? Skechers?
No.
Some sketches.
Velcro?
Yo, if you wear sketches, I don't trust you, bro. In 2018,
I mean, bro, girls out here.
They're good work shoes.
No.
Huh?
They're good shoes for work.
Girls are starting to wear
No, I meant if you rocking them for
grandma
fashion.
shoes.
Oh, hell no.
You know, like the girls are starting to wear like those big boat shoes now. I mean,
I don't know. Sketches, though?
bro, it's the difference. All you did is change the logo.
That's true.
I've 100% seen shoes. Like, it's crazy. Kanye West sells shoes there.
They're pretty dope. It looks kind of weird without the shoelaces, but they're dope.
And then there's like a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air like insole.
He probably sold out though.
No, they sold out. Yeah.
That ain't helping me.
Nah, shout out to him though. He's obviously one of the greats in hip hop, contributed a lot. And he's funny on Instagram, so you know what I'm saying? Gotta salute him.
And he's a good actor. I knew it.
Play the Kawhi. Play that Kawhi laugh, man. That's funny. I don't know. Never seen a movie where he was a good actor. I appreciate some of his movies, but never seen. I love Hitch, by the way.
Exactly, yeah.
He's not a good actor in that.
Ali?
Nah.
Ali was good.
He's still... Because the thing
saying-
is, he's still Will Smith. Like, to me, he's still Will Smith. It's like...
He's good at other stuff though. I like the movie he did. What's it called? The one where he had that dog.
I Am
He
Legend.
was the only one
I
on
Am
the planet.
Legend?
Yeah, that was a good movie.
I Am
though.
Legend?
It was a good movie.
The Pursuit of Happiness.
That was a damn good.
It's
movie.
still Will Smith. That's the funny thing.
That was
What?
a damn good.
like
movie.
it's still Will.
You can't
like
do that.
you can. It's just once you know Will Smith, it's like it's Will Smith.
He killed.
Like
it.
you can't really take him serious.
I'll take that man.
But you could say the same thing for any actor,
Nah.
So what if I'm a comedian? Then
except for
what?
maybe Daniel Day-Lewis because he has no real look.
You can't say that about Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah, you can.
Marlon Brando.
Kevin Hart.
Hey, you can.
Who said Kevin Hart was a good actor?
Yeah, that's
We're talking
I'm
about good
saying,
actors.
And we say a good actor. You saying like award-winning type? Like, are you
Yeah.
saying where you can believe the part that they're playing?
Yeah.
Award.
I can believe the part
and
they're
believe the
playing.
part that they're playing.
I can.
Yeah, that's what a
Hart,
good
you can
actor
believe
is.
You could believe Kevin Hart's?
Bernie Mac.
No,
What?
Bernie Mac is always Bernie Mac.
Yo, rest in peace to Bernie Mac, but Bernie Mac is always Bernie Mac. See, that's what I'm talking about. You know Bernie Mac. Like Chris Rock, it doesn't matter what Chris Rock is playing. He could be playing a astrophysicist that's trying to change the world. It's still Chris Rock to me. So I'm not going to take him serious.
good.
That's just the way it works.
Word of wise, plan before you decide to jump into something, or Magno's gonna just keep you in there for the rest of your
What do you
career.
mean?
Oh, you're an actor. You're a comedian.
No,
That's all
there's
you gonna
actors
do?
that, you know what I'm
That's all you gonna
saying? There's actors because they don't have that type of... These are people that have a wide base notoriety because of either stand-up or a specific show. But then there's actors that are just movie actors and they don't really do shows or nothing like that. So I have nothing to base it off of. I'm sure like if someone like Daniel Day-Lewis was in Seinfeld, then I'd see like Seinfeld.
Yeah, he's always gonna be Seinfeld.
He's always gonna be Seinfeld to me. It doesn't matter what movie he's in or whatever. Like he's always gonna be Seinfeld to me. But had Daniel Day-Lewis been in that role, I wouldn't be taking Daniel Day-Lewis when he played Abraham Lincoln serious. I'd be like, yo, that's Daniel Day-Lewis. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the way it works with me. Now, Leo,
DiCaprio?
Yeah.
the problem with Leo is people gonna get mad. Besides Grapes of Wrath, he hasn't had an Academy
His first
Award.
acting role?
Yeah. Besides that, he has not had an Academy Award winning performance. He's a great actor, but he hasn't had something that I was like, yo, this is it right here. Like, this is like the
I don't even think
role.
he deserved to win for what was the movie he was in that he won?
The Revenant?
The
What?
Revenant.
The
The
Revenant.
Revenant. Yeah,
Yeah, he didn't deserve it
I
for
don't
that.
think he deserved it.
It's a hard role to play because you barely got words, but
What about Wolf of Wall Street?
See, that was good, but I think
it's not Academy Award.
I feel like Wolf of Wall Street was basically Leo DiCaprio being Leo DiCaprio on steroids.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. On coke, basically.
Or yeah, actually, literally.
I think his role in the Titanic was
He was good there.
yeah, he was good. He was good.
My gosh, man.
Yo, if you guys
I said
want,
Titanic.
It was
if
good,
you all
man.
ever want to be critiqued,
What about
talk to Magno.
Inception?
Inception was great,
I didn't like that
Inception
movie.
but he doesn't deserve it.
Deserve
My man
what?
Tom Hardy deserves.
What?
Tom Hardy had a very small role in that movie.
He killed it.
He did great, but he was such a small role.
And even what's the other dude's name? Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He played.
He's actually a really good actor too.
He did a good role in that movie.
Have you ever seen him in the movie 50-50?
Oh, is that the one with his cancer?
With Seth Rogen? Yeah, he plays a cancer.
I haven't seen that movie, no.
It's really good. It's a comedy, but it's like really heartfelt too.
Yeah. He knows how to act.
Best movie Joseph Gordon-Levitt's been in, segue, 500 Days of Summer.
I knew he was going to say that.
That's the dog.
By the way,
Such a classic.
He deserves whatever he got in that movie.
Oh, yeah, he deserves it.
It's his fault. It's his fault.
If you've never seen 500 Days of Summer, go see 500 Days.
Yeah, go see it and tell me what you think. Tell me if you think he's a victim or he's the culprit of his own demise and misery.
But anyway, back to Will Smith or Leo, whichever.
Now, what else did we have for toast? Like Will Smith and I don't remember.
I mean,
oh yeah, he's waiting on it.
Oh jeez,
go ahead.
I did say I would bring it up, so I'll bring it up.
I honestly forgot. I forgot.
I gotta be a man of my word.
Ask him, what's next?
I don't know.
I thought we had more stuff.
Maybe a side note, I guess. Not really a shout out, but a side note.
Little sticky note.
Of Magno's latest album, Monastery Muck Methods.
You already know, man.
Produced by Evildoer. Mm-hmm. I almost said great before Evildoer, but then I'm like, nah.
You almost said
just Evildoer. Great.
Great?
Instead of saying the great Evildoer, I'm like, nah, just great. Just Evildoer, I mean.
Dang.
Sorry.
What?
Never mind. It was a small dig that was not related. Whatever. Anyway. Monastery Monk Methods. You've actually been getting really good reviews lately.
Yeah.
Shout out to that.
It's crazy.
Those like 2 or 3. Those like 2 or 3 haters. You know what I mean? 2 or 3. There's always haters. It's 2 or 3 haters.
It ain't right. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing it right.
That's true.
Yeah.
If all you get is praise, I mean, you're doing something wrong.
I mean,
yes, man.
You've got a couple haters on social media, but they're just haters because like you put a lot of work into it. I see you work on it, and it's good content, man.
Yeah, and I think like I don't think people necessarily hate. I never really look at someone when they critique my art as hate. I view it as like it's just not their cup of tea. Like they may have wanted something else out of it. For example, I know Dre likes hype, dance music, and I don't make that content.
Trap?
Because he's whack.
I'll rap over a trap beat that sounds good.
He said he's gonna drop a trap album next.
See,
That's what he told me.
I would think of you, Magno, as more of a lyricist than anything else.
But I think you could do that on a trap beat. You just have to like
mumble it.
Honestly, when I listen to his music, I just want to like read like a dictionary or something. Like do something like off-putting or something.
What Magno's music?
You gotta like put yourself like very mentally like somewhere to listen to his album. Like you can't just. Are you gonna miss it? Are you gonna miss it?
But don't you think it's the same thing as like
simple
listening to other music or even watching movies and other TV shows? Like being in a certain mood with certain music.
That's true.
Makes you feel a certain way.
Yeah.
And if you're not feeling a certain way, it'll make you feel a different certain way.
I've tested this out on the public. I've purposely made songs to the standard that I like on albums, and I've made songs where I dumb it down lyrically.
For people like you, Dre.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
To see what people like. And yet people lean towards the more direct lyrics, like the more direct message songs. But if I try to use songs where I'm playing with words, giving you double entendre, people don't like that too much.
It's a lazy generation, bro. I'm telling you that straight up right now. That's why these mumble rappers are making it the way they are, because yeah, you're not understanding them, but you know you're not understanding them, so they're okay with that. You know that they're not even speaking English. You know that. It's like listening to reggae. You just listen to it for the beat. You know, you don't know what man's saying.
True reggaeton.
Or that.
I just think like rappers, and there's a proper way to do it, and then there's a lazy way to do it. But if you use lines like "I'm black like coffee," like that to me is very, very simple lyricism.
That's lazy writing.
Yeah, and there's ways that you can use like and it sounds profound. But when you use it on black like coffee, like that's not profound at all. Like
that's an observation.
Yeah,
my coffee usually brown, so I would be like, really, you know.
But was there anything else?
Also, your EP.
My EP I dropped this Monday.
What's the name of it for the people?
Mini Mansion Marionetta.
What's
like marionette?
How'd you come up with that name?
If you listen to the music, it has like a Western feel, and a lot of marionettes are. We base it off the Mexican marionettes where they have standoffs. So we used a lot of like examples from like The Good, The Bad, and Ugly. A lot of Clint Eastwood, Western movies.
Side note: have you ever seen that movie?
Yes.
Good. Okay.
So, try to play me? Come on, man.
He gotta test you.
He's never seen it.
What? He's in it.
Look at it. He's
the horse.
Nah, he's not the horse.
You're right. I've never seen it.
But you never seen it?
No. I should. It's on my list.
Wow.
Ain't no
a
shame
guy
in
that does videos and film.
Have you watched Unforgiven?
Yeah.
Where?
He got a lot of free time.
Citizen Kane?
He does. Citizen Kane? Fantastic film.
So you've seen it?
Yeah.
Making sure.
Did you see the Battle of
Space Odyssey?
Saw it.
Have it.
Okay.
I own it.
I own movies I haven't seen.
Right? True.
Like the
I have seen it,
Budapest
yes.
Hotel.
It's not for everybody. 2001 is not for everybody.
No, it's not for everybody. Not everybody's gonna.
That's a movie that requires multiple.
By the way,
viewings.
all you Star Wars fans, yeah, thanks Stanley Kubrick for all the ideas. Even Axel knows he has to pay homage too.
I mean, Stanley Kubrick is a legend.
He is.
Every film he's ever made is fantastic. Although
I feel like his films wouldn't hit in today's society.
No, they're too highbrow.
It requires too much thinking.
I mean, it's definitely not something Dre would like.
Dang.
Probably not. I have enough time for
He
that.
likes
I'm always
movies
working.
like Central Intelligence and Night School.
I gotta see those.
Those are Kevin Hart movies.
I gotta see those. It's
I'm
crazy.
sad you guys know that.
I appreciate the recommendation, bro.
Although I think Night School is about to come out or it just came out.
It's about to come out.
Oh, there. See.
Shout out to Dre though. He's putting in work.
Yeah, I see you doing a lot of video work lately.
Trying to, man.
You've progressed a lot in the last 3 months. I'll say that.
So are you Wavy Lensman? Is that shot by Wavy Lensman?
I don't know it yet, man.
Yo, just
on, man.
decide, man.
The name's important.
I got
said it yourself.
I got time. They changing Versace. He been out for a minute. Give me
but
time.
Versace's they're about to
Yeah, but they
sabotage
got
the legacy.
billions of dollars.
Yeah, so exactly. That's more reason not to change it.
So you're gonna keep it?
I'm still new, so I have time to change mine. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
What's your last name?
Huh?
Johnson, right?
Yeah.
You need something. You have two like regular names. No, I'm serious. I'm not trying to diss you.
You got a stripper name.
That's cool.
All right.
Gets the money in, right?
Nah.
As long as they
You
get
don't, a broke stripper.
Stripper names bring the dollar bills in.
No, I don't. If your name was Champagne, I wouldn't rock with you, bro.
You rock with Champagne Poppy. Yeah. Look at it.
Why is that the name I said? Why could it Moet? Yeah, what you got now?
You need like Dre and something weird. But it can't be wavy.
Dre Capri Holdings. Coming soon.
You about to start wearing capris?
I'm telling you, I wear capris, bro.
Dang.
I'm just that guy. You know what I'm saying?
What about you?
What's new with you,
Apple?
man? Tell us something new.
Shout out to the new iPhone XS Max.
Is that what you
doesn't
had there?
it. He doesn't have it.
Is that the X10S?
No.
The 10S
10S
Max.
Max.
You got that piece?
10S Max, baby.
I thought it was
10S
the 10,
Max.
I thought it was the XS Max.
That's 10S Max.
Whatever way you want to pronounce it.
It's no.
I don't care. It's still money to me.
So the 10S Max, I heard, has the sharpest image for pictures.
Yes.
What you Android users gotta say?
Yeah.
Huh?
Like they have this mode where you can turn on the bokeh.
Android users be mad because their pictures come out all distorted.
Yo, you ever seen like their emojis?
Quality.
I hate
They're
Android
about
emojis.
to not be. They're about to
I
not
hope
be
you
able to
know
see emojis from the iPhone.
I hope you know the Google Pixel 2 is still regarded as best smartphone camera phone.
So is the Galaxy.
The Note 9. The Note 9 is really good. The Note 9 is really good.
No one's won an award using pictures from those phones shot, but yet you see all these iPhone.
Do you guys have portrait mode?
Exactly.
Yeah, we do.
We've had it.
Portrait mode sucks on the iPhone though. I'm not gonna front.
Yeah.
That's the one
It's
flaw.
whack.
Doesn't Samsung make the cameras for it?
Yeah. Samsung actually manufactures the OLED screens that iPhones use.
Yeah.
We don't care.
We gotta use.
And they still good. They do outdo their other Samsung phones.
Yeah. You gotta use.
You know how incredible that is? Your rival company makes your products and you still outsell them.
That's crazy.
Dog, come on.
Samsung still makes money off iPhones, so whatever.
Look,
So?
Android users don't know what's in there.
At the end of the day,
bandwagon
when
type.
it comes to smartphone cameras, it's all about the processors. It's not about the screen.
The pixels
So it's
and
totally
stuff.
irrelevant what you're talking about.
Damn.
What?
He said, "Shut up." That's what he said. That's what he just said.
It's not about the
I'm
screen,
sorry, my 10S Max
Has
is better
nothing
than
to do with the
yours.
screen.
but it's the ultimate result that counts.
Right.
How the picture looks.
So that's
So
down
even
to
if your processor is higher,
yeah.
but your quality of the picture is garbage.
But hear me out.
First of all, why don't you?
He's getting mad.
Why don't you just be a grown man and get a DSLR or a mirrorless?
You
There we go.
mad?
I mean,
Well, you got. I know you got one, but I'm saying like, I don't shoot anything on my phone.
I do.
Real men
I don't,
get
ever.
iPhones. Real men get iPhones. That's just plain
Bro,
and simple.
bougie, man.
Hey, we about money in this world, right?
Hello? Apple Watch Series 4.
Last time I checked,
I will say the new
Last time-
Apple Watch is pretty dope.
Last time I
Series
checked, we're
4,
a capital of
baby.
this country, right?
I'm
Series
telling you.
4.
Is it EKGs or ECGs?
ECGs.
ECGs. Okay.
man.
Yeah, that's actually a really cool feature that you can do.
It
with
can
the
literally
Apple-
save a person's
Apple
life.
Watch.
Like if somebody falls down,
when it
and
works,
they go
yeah.
undetected for like a minute, it'll automatically call emergency services.
Yeah. Although that hasn't been true in all tests, but that's fine.
That's
Well,
for
it hasn't
everything,
been
though.
annou- it hasn't
What do you
came
mean
out
if
yet.
it goes undetected?
Phone's
If
been-
what goes
things been
undetected?
out.
If like something happens where like you like fall or something where your
Unconscious.
heart rate is inactive for a minute, it will automatically call.
But that's a long time. A whole. I mean, obviously, yeah. But like, why you can't give me like a 10-second? My heart stopped for 10 seconds. Come help me. Because your heart stops. You know, if you lose air in your brain for
Because
like
the
what?
thing about it, it's like, well, what if you're sleeping?
Your heart should not stop. You should still be going.
That is true. Your heart should.
Yo, save me. Even that's more reason to come and save me because I don't even know I'm dying. But no,
So it can recognize it.
that's dope. I'm not gonna spend it on the Apple Watch. I do like wishing I can. Mine was waterproof, and I'm definitely not testing it.
The waterproof?
I said, I mean, I wish that I had the waterproof one.
Oh yeah.
Nah, but I mean, maybe one day Android will make a phone that makes me want to
Just
switch.
give it 3 weeks. Watch.
I came
Once in
from
3 weeks.
Android.
Pixel 3 launch
Oh, it's
or
interesting.
announcement.
My first high tech smartphone was the Galaxy S3. It failed.
I had that.
That
too.
was not a good phone.
It died on me.
I had that phone.
That phone was not actually good until the S5.
Wasn't impressed, man. First impressions.
That's fair.
First impressions, they count.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I give them benefit of the doubt.
Android was sluggish back then. They're way faster now.
Just haven't found someone that can prove it to me.
All right.
I just need real emojis. Real emojis.
All my friends that
You
have
get
Android,
emojis.
all
No one
my
cares about that, man.
all my friends that have had
That's so
Androids,
tacky.
They've always had to switch their phones. Like, oh, something's wrong with it. The battery's dying. Like,
Now, iPhones are notorious for battery life. What do you mean?
What?
Perfect.
My
Plus,
phone lasts.
they have a lot smaller
Perfect.
battery capacities.
my
than
phone's
other
been
Android.
perfect. This is an iPhone 8.
For
It's
now.
the way the consumer uses their product.
That too.
My phone lives like all day. I'm just putting it on a charger after waking up at 7 something this morning.
Did you know
My phone's at 80%.
that the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 has a much bigger battery than the 10s Max?
Yeah, I did know that.
It's about 40% bigger.
Yeah, I did know that.
Size doesn't matter.
I'm just saying that battery lasts a lot longer. But whatever.
Long term.
Hey, listen.
It's also based on software too.
It's about the performance.
I mean, I'll give it to Apple. I mean, they make good products. I'm not saying they don't make good products. I'm just saying I'm not the biggest Apple fan in the world.
Tennis man.
Hey man,
He's always at tennis.
That's one of the. I will say, like, having to like deal with people and like say these new like phones. I be getting confused sometimes too. I'd be like, "Oh, you want the new SEX 10XS?"
You said 10X.
I be getting confused.
I do have one thing to say.
You don't want the X.
You know how I knew that Apple knew that the notch on the phones was stupid with their new marketing campaign with the what planet is it that they're using on the photos for the marketing on the phones? You know what I'm talking about? You know how they have like a planet and then it's just all black on the
Oh,
screen?
yeah.
Right? That's how I knew because that's how they're hiding the notch the marketing. That's how they know it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
And yet, obviously, other people have copied that. But I just think that's funny because it's like, it's all over their marketing. That's what they're using for their wallpapers now. And it makes it seem like it doesn't have a notch. But the moment you turn on something else that's not black, you see the notch.
OLED screen too.
Right.
I'm not a fan of a phone where you can use the whole screen. It's just not my thing. I prefer
the button.
I prefer the button.
It's not even a button anymore.
Isn't it like it called like infinity screen?
Face ID. Unlocked. Infinity screen, no?
Huh?
I like the infinity.
I still think the fingerprint on the back is much better.
The what?
The fingerprint on the back.
I don't like anything on the back.
That's gonna confuse me.
Yeah,
I can't. I use the back too much.
Yeah, I hold the phone like.
Yeah.
What if you not like?
Like, you know, real men that have big hands, they use the back of the phone a lot. Like,
Okay. If it's unlocked, it's unlocked. It doesn't do anything else.
yeah,
But I can also bring down my notifications with swiping it.
I don't need that there.
You'd be surprised when you use it. You'd be like, "Damn, that's pretty cool."
I need it in the front. I don't even need a back button either. A-Rod uses that all the time.
But here's the thing. I use it too.
That's a dumb stance to take.
It's not because like, can you reach the top of your phone on the opposite side from with your thumb?
The top of my phone on the
With your thumb.
like-
Hold your phone. Can you reach the top of your screen?
no. What? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What's good? What's good?
In normal usage.
Can you do this?
Wait, what did he say?
Can you do this?
What
Whatever,
did he say?
man.
Can you what?
Can you touch the opposite top of the phone with your thumb, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
It's called.
That's actually a good feature that iPhone finally brought up. What is it like? 2 versions iOS back, I think.
Yeah.
So I could do that too?
Yeah.
Exactly that.
No, not the, it just
Wow.
on the actual button you just double tap it. No, not tap it, but like I said tap, but double like. Yeah, I'll show you. Hold on.
This is very bad for audio, just for our audience members.
That's fine.
We just showed them how to do the. I guess
Bring down the screen to
accessibility.
the bottom half.
I have yet to discover a lot of accessibility issues.
Yeah, you definitely need accessibility.
Not play. But either way, shout out to Apple. I mean, Android users gonna be mad forever.
Salty.
Like the aesthetics count, man. Yeah, like how it runs is cool, but if it don't look cool, I don't want it.
I don't care about that.
Because like, sorry, man. As an artist,
Here's the thing.
As a creator,
A lot of people, sure, it matters, but a lot of people put cases on their phone. You don't because you're brave.
I have a case on my phone.
Oh.
Yeah, but
It's
I don't like see-through.
I don't like see-through cases.
That's a woman. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not coming at you, but I think that's a woman thing. A see-through case.
I just wanted my phone to be highlighted.
I know exactly, because I love my phone too, and I take the case off. I'm so happy, but I just got my screen replaced. Shout out Kev.
What up?
I mean, he didn't pay for it.
Shout out Rob.
I went to where he worked, but bro, like my screen was cracked for 3 weeks, and then the screen just cut off.
Stop
like,
I've never.
It's the way you use it.
Yeah, I've never cracked the screen.
I've uncracked 2 of them ever.
I've cracked screen.
Dude, but
protectors.
you had a cracked screen. You had a cracked camera.
You had
The camera cracked that day. I swear.
You had real crack. I mean, you had everything.
You gotta do what you gotta do to make it out here, dog. I'm saying these streets, hit me up for the Lolo.
He's not even in the streets. He lives in Cambridge.
He lives in Chelsea.
I ask about it.
That's the streets, B.
That's the streets. Yeah. That's the streets.
Dre, if you're gonna say something, make sure you know how to back it up.
You're comparing Chelsea to Cambridge?
I mean, I live in Cambridge just by coincidence.
Yo, Cambridge is all bougie, man. You know they're technically a different like government there. It's a completely different state.
I know. I'm on a
Before that, my man's lived in Houston. Soft too. They couldn't even take
shout the guy out.
They couldn't even take a hurricane. I mean, like, so.
Do you know that Hurricane Harvey, with all the water that it produced, was enough to saturate the entire United States with 2 inches of rain? Do you not the entire United States on one city?
And y'all
but did it? No.
What?
And y'all couldn't survive that?
You know people died.
Y'all rest in peace to them for real. I'm not about to. I'm not about to clown
I'm testing his disrespect level right now. Same energy. It's like had that same energy.
Yo, there's people that lost fathers, sons, daughters, mothers,
and everyone lost their house pretty much. Like everything in their house for the most part.
But Houston has.
Is that how we got stuck with you, Dre? Is that how we got stuck with you?
Yeah, unfortunately, I had to come out here to Massachusetts.
Houston as a city itself. I mean, like, shout out to Jay Prince though.
Do you do this professionally or do you just part-time ride?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, just want to
either way, if you want to check us out, this Friday we're gonna be
52
at the city, Boston, 52 Russell Street, Cambridge, Massachusetts. I mean, because some of y'all like live in Rhode Island. This is Church Reimagined. Church on Fridays. Check us out, man.
Where can we find you guys online?
What?
Like us individually?
Yeah.
You can find me anywhere, man. I'm on Twitter at mag_UH_no. Or Instagram, you can use at Magno Garcia. Now, I mean, very few people have their own name, available. Kev?
Just Kev, _. Instagram only.
Wavy_Lensman. 2 V's.
That's too confusing.
What, mine?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Me is just at Magno Garcia.
And yours, Axel?
He has the most confusing one.
I'm at AXL199. That's E. That's it.
He didn't make that. That was like the one that comes with the account.
Follow us. We'll follow back. Well, they might.
I don't follow back.
I quality control check. So if you post dumb stuff, I'm not following you. Either way, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back here next week.